the weekly update for GTA Online. I always start my stream off saying that. However, it's a bit different this week because we've got all the Halloween content returning, which I'm not so sure about it. Look, things seem to start incredibly early now. Every single sort of celebration, whether it's Easter stuff, Halloween, Christmas, whatever you can think of, it's always shoved in your face, and it's doing my head in. Maybe it's like that for you. But we've already got the Halloween stuff in GTA Online, which, if you're a fan of some of the modes, I guess, like Slasher, that is a good thing for you. But I personally just think it's a bit early to add everything in. And I think, was it the same last year? It might have been. Whether or not it's everything, I'm not sure, because there's a few things, yeah. There's a few things that they've added throughout the year for Halloween. And they're bringing back the, well, featured Halloween content, Ceeday Survival, so that's obviously already in the game. Beast and Slasher Adversary Mode, Possessed Animals Random Event, Jack-o'-lanterns Collectibles. Yeah, the stream's working. Halloween Mask Face Paints, Bobbleheads and more, returning Halloween vehicles at LCC Sanctus and the Albany Bracken Stage. Island Zombies, now available in the Survival Creator. So I don't think... I mean, if I mute my streamer, hang on. I can do this. Switch it to Chrome. There we go. Give this a little zoom in. So that's what I've just read. So the rewards: complete the first 3 weeks of the weekly challenges this month to get the Vinewood Undead Collection in time for Halloween. The Slasher Clown outfit, Please Stop Me mask, Vinewood Zombie t-shirt, and School's livery for the Mammoth Avenger. I'm sure we've already got these things before, but I'm not somebody to go by when it comes to that sort of stuff, the clothing, because it's just whatever. It doesn't really bother me, and there's been that many things that they've added in before and brought back. I'm not sure what's new and what's not, because everything's got like a generic name like this, the Slasher Clown outfit. Could have been a thing before. Not too sure. And then we've got double cash and RP on Beast vs Slasher, Ceeday Survival, Bunker Cell missions. That's not bad. And Halloween Community Series. Halloween Community Series? Are we going to get a Halloween Community Series? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure what that's about. And then the rest of it is pretty much just whatever. Pretty much just whatever. Like what it normally always is. Shadow, welcome. You weren't here, were you, last week, Shadow? Because I was saying last week on stream, I had to send that, that G7 Pro controller I got. I had to send that back. Now you click in on the sticks, or the right stick's click was only down to like 20% of its original tactility. So I don't know if you've ever had a controller before where like the stick will just stop clicking in, however the button will still actuate. So I decided to get a refund on it before it got any worse, because it was obviously just going to go all together. Like I wouldn't be able to press the stick in. And I thought, you know what? Why can I not? It's got some point in. So before it got any worse, I just thought, why not? I'll get a refund, I'll go back to the G7 SE, and then if I miss the controller, I'll just buy it again. Kevin, welcome. No, Kevin, mate, the update's not out. There's a timer in the top right of the screen. That's roughly when it's going to be out in. And I've just read everything out that's going to be featured today. So if you missed that, just feel free to rewind. You've never had an issue like that. It's funny actually, because I've said that to a few people now, and they're like, they've never had that issue, and I'm like, you know what? Because I can think of at least 4 different controllers where that's happened. Yeah, obviously this G7 Pro, and the one before it, I got a controller from Xbox Design Labs. You know the ones where you can like choose your colours yourself. I did that just one time, and then like the left stick stopped clicking in after about, I want to say like only a few months. And then beforehand, this was, you know, the old Xbox controllers from the Xbox One. Those sorts of controllers, it happened twice on those. Weird like that. I can remember all the reasons why I had to get a new controller. I think the first time it ever happened, the A button went. The A button went. You get lots of bumper buttons that go, don't you? But I've not had that happen to me for ages. And you get some that just go because of stick drift. To be honest, Shadow, anyway, I kind of prefer the G7 SE. But I don't think most people would. I think I like the G7 SE because of the loose stick tension. So if you're heavy-handed, it's probably not going to be that good for you, the G7 SE. And with the sticks being slightly more tense, well, I say slightly more tense, I reckon it's definitely noticeable. Yeah, I've got a VPN on today as well. I thought I'll stream using a VPN, see if that affects YouTube performance. I'm connected to America, so all the adverts are in America. Well, are American, sorry. But it was mainly the recentering spring was a bit sturdier. Felt like it always wanted to recenter quicker. Not necessarily quicker, but you felt it wanting to recenter. Whereas with the G7 SE, you don't really feel it want to recenter, it just kind of does it. Doesn't try and fight your movement. And the last thing I'll say about the recentering and the stick tension with anything of these to do with these controllers, I always say to people, when you move the stick left and right, you can normally feel when it recenters. Like it'll want to stay there in the middle. It's only ever so brief, but with the G7 SE, I mean, you can look how much I'm shaking the camera. You can just see it's not really locking in place, is it? So yeah, and I'm not heavy-handed, so. But yeah, guys, welcome if you just joined us. Have you seen what they've done to Xbox Game Pass, by the way? Do you not think that's right? So they've increased the price of the consoles, yeah. They've increased the price of the consoles, and the whole thing with Xbox Game Pass was it was supposed to be a subscription service that was affordable that you could sign up to. I mean, it still is affordable, you know what I mean? But you know, it's gone from a price point where it was just like I'll sign up and just forget about it. It's only a bit more than what I would be paying every month just to play online anyway. And I get all of these benefits, you know, you get the Game Pass rewards, you get, you know, all the games day one and whatnot, and then you get all these other games being added into the library. But now it's gone past the point of convenience, isn't it? Hasn't it? Because that's quite, you know, we'll use dollars, it's $30 a month. And, you know, that's quite a, you know, that's a substantial amount, really. Every month, because that's $360 a year just to play Xbox. And like I said, it's gone from a convenience, something that you're not necessarily thinking about, to something that is you are always conscious of. Well, you're going to be hyper conscious of everything to do with Game Pass now because it costs so much. Not that it's not affordable, but the fact that they think they can get away with something like that. You know, they made something that was probably one of the reasons to be on Xbox, probably one of the reasons not to be on Xbox, because who wants to spend $360 a year on Game Pass? It's ridiculous. Now, the thing is, right, they've come out and said, we've listened to your feedback. And what they mean by that is they've gone and added more games onto Game Pass. So you are going to be getting more games on Game Pass, but nobody asked for a price increase. Nobody asked for a price increase. I think what mainly people were looking for was, you know, they got, when did they buy Activision? It was like a couple of years ago now when it went through and everything like that. It was definitely a few years ago since they announced it though. But they've only got new Call of Duty games on Game Pass. What about all of the Xbox 360 ones? You know, it kind of felt like they were gonna add the. Let me just sort out this cable. It kind of felt like they were gonna add all of the 360 games because they went back and fixed the matchmaking, because what was happening was it would only match you with people on the same console as you. So they went back and fixed the matchmaking so you could actually play with people on different consoles, which, you know, people play on Xbox One, people play on the One X, people play on the Series S, people play on the Series X, people play on the 360, and you know, on an old game like that where there's, you know, there's probably going to be people playing across different platforms, you could barely find a game, and now you can actually find a game properly on it. So why they went back and fixed it and, you know, never added the game to Game Pass, because that's kind of felt, well, this is like a couple of years ago as well, isn't it? Why they went and did that and never added the games to Game Pass, I've no idea. Let me just sort out this cable. It's just absolutely dog shit. I really need to get a new one. Really need to get a new one, but it's just... It's Amazon, innit? It's just... Can't be bothered. Like, if I could find a cable like this in real life, I'd buy it, but nobody sells stuff like this anymore. Right. I've had to position it really weirdly. And I mean really weirdly. So yeah, with Game Pass, it's past the point of convenience because it's too much of a conscious thing. Whereas beforehand, it used to be people would sign up to it. It was like $15 or something. I'm using dollars just because everyone will understand what I'm on about them. It used to be $15, which isn't... What was it before? Like $10 a month just to be on Xbox anyway? It was something stupid like that. So an extra $5, you got all those games, which, fair enough, you know. However, I mean, we'll have a look at Game Pass, because I have Game Pass. Can I view it in the library? I mean, I think everyone can do this anyway, but is it really worth $30 a month? What for? Hogwarts Legacy. That got recently added. I mean, not Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. People probably thought it was an alright game when it came out. But that can't be... Look, you could get that on CD keys for next to nothing. The one... Ubisoft Classics as well, that's another thing. God. Making you pay for things that you don't want to pay for. You know, all of these games are probably dirt cheap anyway. Same with EA Play. Lots of these games are probably dirt cheap anyway. Yet they're going to bundle those things in with Game Pass just as an excuse to up the price of them. Bulldog, welcome. And you're also going to get V-Bucks, which I think this is ridiculous, you know, right? So most people that are on Game Pass probably don't play Fortnite. But you get, I don't know how much it is in dollars, but it's £10 a month. It's £10 a month for Fortnite Crew. You get a £10 a month subscription thrown into Game Pass, and you're going to get 1,000 V-Bucks every month and the skins. And are you really bothered about paying for that if you don't play Fortnite? You know, I even play Fortnite, and I'll get Fortnite Crew now and again just because it's, you know, it's the best way to get the V-Bucks and get the Battle Pass at the same time. But what is the point of giving it everyone? You know, I play Fortnite now and again. I mean, I've not for ages because I've had this issue with my shoulder. But even I wouldn't get Fortnite Crew all the time because I wouldn't always be playing Fortnite. And then you're gonna force people to have Fortnite Crew all of the time. You're gonna force people to have Ubisoft Classics all the time. You're gonna force people to have EA Play. Piss off, we don't care. Shoving all cheap Ubisoft games and Fortnite Crew down your throats. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they're increasing the price to $30. It's going to be $30 a month for Game Pass. Which, and look, if this doesn't affect you if you don't have Game Pass, it does affect you if you're on Xbox, because at this point, what is the point on even being on Xbox? You know, they started adding the games to PC And then that opened the doorway for people to move over to PC, and lots of people did move over to PC. In fact, that's why they got Xbox for Game Pass on PC, because they want to keep people that were signing up for the subscription services on Xbox to keep signing up for the same subscription services, so then they can take advantage of it on PC, because guess what? They no longer play on Xbox. And now they're bringing out the games on PlayStation, which I'm not against that at this point, because I'd rather just let people play on whatever platform they want to play on. If people want to play on PlayStation, then so be it. You know, I'll stick with Xbox because I've just always been on Xbox. You know what I mean? It's not a brand loyalty thing. It's just everything that I've got and all my progress and everything like that is on Xbox. So I'm kind of tied to the console at this point. But at this point, add all the games to them. And look, if Xbox go under, I could not give a shit at this point, to be honest. Because let's be honest. If Xbox go under, the games will let you transfer your stuff across anyway. There's no way that, you know, imagine on GTA, like, Xbox just went under. You couldn't play Xbox GTA anymore just because the servers weren't there for it. They'd let you transfer your progress over to PlayStation. Like, there's no way they wouldn't. There's way too many people that have, you know, got progress on, like, decades worth of progress as well. It's something like £23 a month now. Bulldog. £23 a month. Which is just... it's nearly £300, isn't it? But this is the thing also. The console's 5 years old, and the console costs like £600 now. It's like $800 or something stupid like that. The console's 5 years old, and the console's... is it going to end up being twice as expensive as when it first came out? I can't ever think of any other thing that has ever gone up in price that much. For something so out of date. I mean, it's 5 years old. We're more than halfway through this generation, yeah? In 2 years, we could have next-gen consoles coming out. And you're paying $800 for a console. And then they want you to spend $360 a year just to play it. And play the games. You know, I'm very much intrigued as to what they're going to be doing with this Game Pass stuff. And by the way, you have to be on Ultimate to get the games day one. Because that new premium thing doesn't have games day one. Doesn't have games day one. And like I said, even if you don't know on Game Pass, this affects you because will have a knock-on effect for Xbox overall. You know, it's the games going onto other platforms, which I'm not against, but it's not really good for Xbox, is it? Let's be honest. Game price getting more expensive, so that the sole reason to be on Xbox at this point is, you know, people getting turned away from it. And, you know, what's next around the corner? Well, that's the thing, Shadow. I mean, if people are buying the games, it's... honestly, they were probably making more money from Game Pass because it was what was it, $15 a month? I'm not sure how much it was in pounds because I always end up getting like Game Pass Ultimate trials. I get Game Pass Ultimate trials from. Let me just close that. I get Game Pass Ultimate trials from, you know, like you get controllers or something and you'll get the 1 month trial. So if you get core membership and then put the trial code in the 1 month's trial, it'll combine it with the membership, so it'd be cheaper. Put it that way. Because you wouldn't have to pay for the monthly membership, but it's probably not going to be like that anymore. Yeah, they did that with FIFA. So it's the most basic one you can play online. It's something like that. Game Pass Essential. I think you get games on... You do get games on it, but it's only like 50 games. It's not much. And then the one afterwards, Premium, you get access to more games. but you don't get them day one. You get them within a year of launch. So you have to be on Ultimate. Like, let's say when Forza Horizon 6 comes out, if you want to play Forza Horizon 6, you have to be on Ultimate. Well, now you have to be on Game Pass now, don't you? Because how it... Well, it's not even like that anymore. They've completely changed it. How do I even sign up for this shit? I don't have it on this account. That's ridiculous, by the way, because this game is not worth £70, by the way. God knows, but there's Game Pass Essential, Game Pass Premium, and Game Pass Ultimate. And yeah. Shall I get the graphic up that they put in? I can't even find it. It's like they've just deleted it. Choose the right one for you. Choose the right one for you.
Hey, great audition yesterday. All right, Will. How the fuck are you?
Let me save this image and then I'll put it in OBS. When I go to the Finder and I've got like 50 different tabs open for the Finder. So this is it. This is it. Where do I censor this now? There we go. I've just updated OBS. Censor to screen. There we go. So that's it. You get Essential. You get Premium. You get Ultimate. So Essential you get 50 plus games. Premium you get 200 plus games. Ultimate you get 400 plus games. That's amazing, isn't it? There's no online, says Shadow. So they removed the option to just have online gaming. Used to be £8, you think, says Bulldog. Well, they got rid of that with Game Pass Core. Now, I'm not sure what Game Pass Core ever was. I think it's just been turned into Essential. Yeah, who is playing 400 games? Who is playing 400 games? I mean, let me... I'll drop my controller. I've dropped this controller so much as well, and I've never dropped that other controller once. I've never had an issue with this controller, with the amount of times I bloody dropped it, and I never dropped the other one, and the bloody stick went. Put my phone on charge. We'll go to the article and see what they said. We know not everyone wants the same thing in their Xbox experience. Is that an excuse just to up the price so you can play more games in it? Right, there we go, so I can see the chat. So this is it. Updates Xbox Game Pass, including Essential, Premium and Ultimate plans. You know, fantastic. Our goal with Game Pass has been clear. Deliver unmatched value benefits and a deep library of games for our players. Since launching in 2017, we've steadily grown our subscriber and creator satisfaction. Well, you've gone and blown it. You've gone and blown it now, haven't you? Do you know what time the update comes out? It should be in about 90 minutes. You've gone and blown that now. And today, creator participation and player engagement in Game Pass are at an all-time high. Are they really? I don't think they are now. They've gone and shot themselves in the foot, haven't they? It's incredible. You know. Starting off with that is incredible, and then following on with, the changes that you've made. That's crazy. Whoever typed that up, I bet they were laughing as they were typing it up. But we have the opportunity. In fact, look, I don't even think they were probably laughing at this point, because you've probably got so many people working for them just because of this DEI stuff that just don't deserve to be working for them. You've probably got people that have just, of even below average intelligence, working for a company like this, just being like, thinking this is really important and serious, and this is something that people are really going to enjoy. And it's like, no, it's like, surely this has got to be comical for you, typing this out. With the types of people that get working for them now, I somewhat doubt it. They're not even people that play games, are they? We'll just get anybody in just to meet these diversity targets. That's something else to talk about afterwards anyway, so we're looking in for it for GTA 6, so we're looking in for some extra things. And I found out, right, female game developers have increased over the last 20 years. They used to only make up like 8% of game developers, but now they make up 30%. And the thing is, right, I guess you could say the games industry's grown in 20 years, okay? But look, the same types of people would still get into game development. And because of feminism, I know I'm sidetracking here, but because of feminism, it's basically misled women into going down a career path that they wouldn't have necessarily gone down without feminism. 20 years ago, before you had all this bullshit thrown in, female faces, yeah, or the faces of women, you still had female video game developers, but those were the ones that probably were interested in making video games. And you'd be stupid not to say, well, it is mainly a male-focused thing, because men are just like that. Men are more bothered about things like that, opposed to women. But now, because of feminism, you've got all of these women making video games that otherwise wouldn't have been making video games without feminism. And that was eye-opening when I saw that stat, because that would begin to add up, because you've got all these people that are making video games that don't necessarily even play the video games, have just ended up in that career path because somebody said to them they need more women in game development. Do you want to be making the games? Or is it just you've been played with your emotions to make it think you're making some sort of radical change by being a video game developer? And you could extend that to any career path, but it's obviously we're just talking about games here. Big Hungry, welcome. In about 90 minutes. But we have the opportunity for Game Pass to help more players find the creators and games they love, really. We know not everyone wants the same thing in their Xbox experience, so we're evolving Game Pass to offer more flexibility, choice and value to all players. You've just got to laugh sometimes, haven't you? I mean, whether you love day one releases, well, about that, you're going to have to spend twice as much money just to be able to get them. Discovering hidden gems. No one's discovering hidden gems. No one's going out of the way to install some bullshit Game Pass game. Whenever I've installed some Game Pass game that I wouldn't have purchased, I've downloaded it and gone, this is absolutely shit. I can see why I wouldn't have bought this. Honestly. It's happened multiple times. It happened with Starfield and it happened with Atomfall. These are games that I gave a chance that I wouldn't have otherwise purchased. And they were shit. There's no hidden gems on Game Pass. There's hidden gems for people with brain damage. That's a joke. I can't even joke about stuff like that. Stammer will come and get me anyway. I'm not even a paragraph through. In fact, I am. Starting today, we're introducing free upgraded Game Pass plans based on how players play Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. Right. First of all, what is the point in Premium, yeah? Because all it is Essential, but with more games. But you don't get the day one releases. So to get the day one releases, you need to be on Ultimate. So Premium's kind of irrelevant. If Premium had day one releases, but it kind of was just less games, then yeah, there would be a reason to sign up for Premium because it's half the price. But what is the point? So it says, new Xbox published games within a year of launch. Within a year of launch. Unlimited cloud gaming with shorter wait times. In-game benefits, including for Riot Games. Alright. Not everyone's going to give a shit about that. Online console multiplayer. Play and earn up to $50 a year. In store with rewards, and they make that sound like you get lots of stuff. You can tell I'm short in real life. Thank you, mate. I'm average, alright. Why are you spamming he's? Don't wear glasses, mate. Get the fuck out of my chat, because you just sound like you're projecting, you weirdo. Why would you say any of these when I'm just putting forward logical points? I've got no time for bullshit comments at bloody 25 to 9 in the morning. Crispy, welcome.
812. Thanks for becoming
Shouts
a
out to
member.
Crispy, appreciate it, mate.
812 celebrates 57 months of membership.
They can rename the options, but it's not needed for... not needed. To not need... Mate, you've just confused me with that. So this is the thing. 75 plus day one games a year. So they've expanded on the amount of games that you get day one. But are these games that people are going to be bothered about? Because who's going to be bothered about playing 75 games plus a year? I guess if you do play 75 games a year, $360 a year isn't really that bad. Mate, what is wrong with you? Are you American? Quite easily not British. People. It's funny when people call you British as if it's some sort of insult, isn't it? I find it hilarious. Flattering almost. Ultimate has been upgraded for players, blah blah blah. I mean, it's just bullshit at this point. I mean, you show people that graphic and it's whatever. Who's gonna give a shit? 400 plus games. Fortnite crew, you know, that's another thing as well, you know. Giving you V-Bucks for having Game Pass.
We painting the town next week? Ceeday!
Listen, mate. You don't have to come spamming in my chat just because I've said something you disagree with. You can go and look at your stats yourself if you're on about what we're saying about game development, because 20 years ago, when arguably games were better, and I've said this myself before, it seems as if lots of people these days aren't creative people that get into video game developments for different reasons, just because it's a more viable career path for people to go down, and because they enjoyed playing video games as a kid. Whereas beforehand, it wasn't necessarily just it wasn't the people that were just enjoying video games, it were people that were also creative at the same time that went into that field, whereas now it's just whoever. What is wrong with you? You know, it's crazy when people try and throw, like, use the fact that you're English as some sort of insult. Yeah, I'm English. I'm from the best country that's ever existed. I don't care. I don't care what you think. Guess what? Deal with it. You can spam ha 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 comments all you want, but without England, where would you be? Where would you be without England? You know, people can mock England all they want, but... July 4th, mate. I don't think you understand how much people do not give a shit. Nobody gives a shit. I found out why he's upset anyway. It's because of his political beliefs. He can't handle somebody having a different opinion than him. It's always the same with these types of people, isn't it? They always get really, really emotional when you've said something that they disagree with. It's like they can't contain themselves. So the only way they can get back at you is try and affect you emotionally. And it's like, well, you're saying things I just don't give a shit about. Don't care. And then they make a mockery of themselves in your chat, and then, you know, they provide you with content. You don't even know what you're on about now, mate. The Halloween update is live now, isn't it? Well, it's going to be in 80 minutes.
You ready to game tomorrow?
You can say that all you want, right? But you were getting taxed like 2%. Now you get taxed a ridiculous amount, so... how is that a win? I don't understand. Like, it's not the point you think you're making. Rebelled against what, 2% tax just for to end up paying like a ridiculous amount on top of that, like 40%. I'm just saying you look like an idiot. Mate, get to sleep. It's late in California. He's from California. Cause I'm not some twat that'll just ban people for the sake of banning somebody over something they've said. Jesus Christ, mate. If you want to ban somebody in the chat because you don't like what they've said, then you're an absolute fucking muppet. This guy, just get to sleep, mate. You're upset over something I said because you don't agree with me political about it. Grow the fuck up. Go to sleep. You're probably 40 years old. Just fuck off, you weirdo. It's annoying. I'm not even bothered about the shit he said. It's just annoying that people like this exist. Because we all have to suffer the consequences of morons like this. You're 25, well stop. TikTok, mate. Start acting like it. You're going to be 30 soon. 25, my God. Jesus Christ. It's what I said about... I was talking about feminism, making it seem as if more women needed to get into video game development, and it's had a negative impact on video game development because you've got women going into video game development that wouldn't have necessarily gone into video game development. So the point I was making was, they aren't people that really should be making video games because they've got no interest in making video games. So basically it ties into what I was saying about creative people getting, well, people that aren't creative getting into video game development just because it's a more viable, you know, career opportunity. That sort of thing. Mate, you're that arrogant and ignorant. You're both of them. You honestly, you need to screenshot this You need to screenshot this and look back in a year and self-reflect upon it and think, did I really act like that when I was 25? Because what a moron. This is something that some sort of, you know, emotional teen would do or something like that. Try and get one up over somebody. They get bullied at school and they go in somebody's chat anonymously on YouTube and have a go at them. Just because they, you know, they get bullied in real life. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, our profiles for a match on the internet. But what do? I'm an architect. Actually. No, I don't know anybody in the industry. Unless you mean the construction industry.
Keep assuming. I don't need to assume because it's all in how you act. Yeah, he's from California. He started projecting in the chat. Then I pulled him up about it, and then he started going off on, just going off on one. Timed him out for 60 seconds. It's mental. People are like that at 25. I mean, what happened to people? Yeah, at 25, people used to have kids at 25. Like most people would have had a kid at 25, yeah, or by the time they were 25, and now you've got that is happening to them. Street welcome.
I am 1K3YBI. Thanks for becoming a member. I am 1K3YBI celebrates 57 months of membership.
Got an advert. I missed that. Shout out to Mikey. 57 months. Let's go. Why are you still projecting? It's so weird. Like, you'd come into the chat. No one's ever said I've got a gay voice, by the way. You're saying all of these things that I've never heard before. They just sound like a projection. It's like you're going to have a go at people online, anonymously, just because you don't like that you've got those attributes yourself. You know, you probably sound gay, you're probably short, you probably wear glasses. They all just sound like projections, mate. It sounds like cope. Alright, so stop taking the piss, Mikey. Wow. I don't care, mate. Anyone can say something online. Because he's taking the piss, she's... Do you not have any videos on your YouTube channel? Go do a Ceeprika. I don't even know what to do on this game because it's just nothing to do, is there? I don't see anyone online on this anymore. Saying that, I saw Liam playing races. But other than that,
你这脏东西，我笑你没用。啊！妈的！哦妈的！
guys, welcome if you just joined us, by the way. I appreciate it. Is my stream lagging? It's because I'm on the VPN, that's why. It should pick back up in a bit. I don't know, it's bewildering's the word, isn't it? It's bewildering. It's basically, it's the same age as me, yeah. And I would never think of going into somebody's chat and acting like that, because it's just childish, it's pathetic. RedLester. Fuck. You could have one as well. There you go, RedLester in a timeout. I mean, all that just because he disagreed with me on something. Like I said something he didn't like. And basically I said because of feminism you've got more female video game developers making games these days, and you wouldn't have had these these female video game developers beforehand because they weren't getting shoved down career paths that they shouldn't have been getting shoved down. I don't think there is a 4 times look at me. I don't think there is. It was only something that I'd found yesterday, because I thought, you know what, I'll try and look it up. Because I said it before. You know, you get all these game studios that have gone downhill ever since this DEI stuff. I'll try and look into it for Rockstar before I say anything. And he couldn't really find anything. I did a deep search on ChatGPT, but ChatGPT did a good job at because they have the data. Yeah, this is for the United Kingdom. They have the data of, like, you know, how many men work in, you know, video game development, let's say, and how many women work in it as well. They have to have that information, and it's for every single, not just video game development, but for everything. They have to have that information for whatever reason. So that has increased by like 20% in 20 years. Whereas beforehand, 20 years ago, it was only like 8%. Yeah, but Mikey can say what he wants. He's on 57 months. You're on like... Are you even on 24 months? What are you on now, RedLester?
Worthless sack of turd!
What's up with that, dog? That shit was cool.
Plus, you were a dickhead about it. You were there listening to it all and then thought, I'll know what, 2 minutes later, after everyone's forgot about it, I'll leave that comment.
Nah, man. I don't mean that. Don't put words in my mouth, homie.
And the only way I could top it was by giving you a timeout, so... I can't get rid of the... I need to refresh, my chat's gone weird. Mikey has always run the chat when he's here. You nearly topped yourself. Bulldog, going back to what you said about him just saying he wanted to troll. He can say what he wants. He's from California. I don't believe him. They're all wet wipes in California.
Roberts, dude. I know,
It's basically is Mikey's chat. More people say hello to Mikey in the chat than they say hello to me. Yeah, get your hot chips. Well, my answer for you, Crispy, would be Mike is gifted 200 memberships, so... Yeah, both at 57 months. Well, get working on it then, RedLester. You know what to do. Yeah, you're not a moderator. Because I ended up having too many moderators, so I just... We could have some green names in the chat. RedLester's only a moderator in the chat because he wants to look at people's channels. Or so he wouldn't be a moderator either. You have gifted, it's in the description, you have gifted a total of 6, so yeah, you're correct. Yeah, you have been a freeloader for 38 months. Now people don't have to gift anyway. I mean, the membership gifting is a part of the memberships, and I've only got the memberships because these things, you know, the custom emojis. These custom emojis. I'm trying to spam them in, but it's not working. Those things in the chart. So that's the only reason why I've got the memberships to begin with, and then they added membership gifting. And you can't turn off membership gifting, or you couldn't turn off membership gifting. Because I don't have super chats on or super stickers. Shout out to Mikey. Well, look, your other account got one, Crispy. Shout out to the people that got a membership. Shout out to Mikey, appreciate it, mate.
Your car is the shit. So hot.
We'll see Hendo in the chat next, showing off his emojis. What can we do on this anyway? There's got to be something that is worth playing, or worth going back and looking at. I might just play something proper random. Play a job, Rockstar created, missions. You know what? I've not played First Dose 4. You what? I definitely have. I'm going to play it now just to make sure, definitely make sure that I have. Do a wheelie. I tried doing that, but it doesn't do it well in that vehicle, does it? Difficulty normal. Is this... Am I right in thinking, like, they only did hard mode on this as some sort of weekly event? It was something like that, I'm sure it was. For something it was like that. Because I remember complaining that the missions, you couldn't do them on hard mode. I know we had it more recently with the Oscar Guzman Flies Again, where you had to play it once to be able to do that, but there was something else before that.
Hey, there you are. Here already, huh? Good, because we got some business to
Yeah, it was
attend
that,
to,
was it,
friend?
Crispy?
We're just waiting on lab
They won't
rat,
hard
my
for a week or two.
personal
And here he comes.
Lab rat.
You go to the freak shop, you can select hard. It's weird.
Right here, man, right here. Lab rat, I want to make a toast.
I just remember not being able to buy the garage to be able to buy the new vehicles. I didn't know where all the garage spaces were, and it took me like ages to figure out like which garages were empty and which weren't.
Changed my life.
Or did he even have space then?
I need a stretch after that.
I don't even know now. It's just a few years back now.
You're getting heavier, man.
Fully intentional. Larger people are happier and harder to kill. Do the spin thing.
You can't change it anymore, it's done. God knows why.
We ready? All right, I want to propose a toast.
It's not like many people have played
The
this.
newest member of our troop.
In fact, that's why I'm playing
As
it.
soon as I saw you, I knew you were one of our kind of people. No fucks given, ready to raw dog reality.
The thing is with these, yeah,
Moment's notice.
these missions were an integral part of that update. And if you play GT Online now, how would you even get into doing this? Because it's not like it shoves it front and centre of attention, is it? They need to they need to improve the main menu or something like that, don't they, to make it easier for people to see what content is in the game, especially when it's major content that were added in an update, let's say.
We're going into business, my friend.
Hey, are you okay?
I don't know. Looks like it's starting to kick in. Let's ask a professional. Lapis, radiosis, what's...
Oh, is this is that annoying mission, isn't it?
I think I can safely say that I've never seen anybody take that much acid.
I'm going to skip this cutscene, it's boring now. I've got to put it with the effects.
Down the hatch, my friend.
See, I've definitely played this mission.
Fucking move. Welcome to our clinical trial. Your initiation. Soon every man,
I've got gameplay of this on my channel. And I've only got gameplay of it on my channel because people were saying at the time on Twitter that, well, how insane the mission was. So I thought, you know what, I'll upload gameplay. Because people will end up searching for it.
Take it from me, they kinda hurt. Wow.
Just spam call your stuff from the updates. That's how you find things out.
Blimps actually just full of confetti?
I weren't looking then.
That makes so much sense.
I mean, I always put the phone down, don't I? I think everybody else always puts the phone down.
No fucking way. Tfue! Shit, guys. Imagine if the Epsilon dudes were right all along. Now that'd be weird.
Hey, is anyone else getting hooked up?
Let's see how deep this thing goes.
I'm trying to read comments, but
Kid, I freaking love that game.
you can't start them on hard no matter where you try them. What you're saying is people that are making this game have never taken acid. Dax still calls one of your other accounts every time you log in.
This must be how a turd feels, know what I mean?
You can always just put the phone down. It's not like it's... The thing is, the missions are hidden out of the way as well, and then you've got to answer the phone call. I'm basically saying,
Hey, whoa, I
this is annoying.
left is right, up is down.
Yeah, it's all annoying.
Like this all along?
Even what I was on about before, with, you know, the missions tucked away in the menu. So unless you knew they were there, you wouldn't know where to find them.
Hey, look, a rabbit. Kill the rabbit. We gotta kill the rabbit.
It's so annoying with this screen shape.
Is it okay to eat a rabbit?
I'm gonna say, can I not go in first person? I can. Oh, that's no better. Shadow says whoever made the Game Pass decision was definitely on acid. There's so many people at Xbox making bad decisions, and at the end of the day, they've not got the correct people working for them. I could guarantee you could get any one of us, put us into a, you know, high up sort of role at Xbox, making all of these big decisions, and Xbox would improve massively. It just makes the game longer, does it?
Wow, just wow.
Well, it was a big thing all over Twitter.
Know what to say, guys.
And over YouTube, people have been talking about it. Because it was only earlier on in the week where they increased the price of the games, and well, not the games, sorry, the actual console itself. It's not like people want to buy Xboxes anyway. People aren't buying Xboxes, and you've got to increase the price of it. Then your main selling point, you've got to increase the price of the main selling point. So who's going to come to Game Pass now? Anybody thinking about it's not going to come to Game Pass now. You've increased the price of it. I'll just stay on PlayStation. I'll not get an Xbox. What's the point? £600 for an Xbox. Well, it's $800, isn't it? $800, and then $360 a year on top of that. What is the point? Yeah, they did make everything more expensive. Shadow, did you ever finish off that drift job? I know we played it after you changed it that time, but have you done anything afterwards? So this was before I went away. Did PlayStation do something similar? What would Game Pass? I don't know, they have PlayStation Plus, don't they? But it's basically just like it's a bit like what Gold used to be like, I think. Mid-roll ads are worse than an Xbox price increase. I had it on a live stream, yeah. It's not happened on my live stream, but I was watching a live stream. It's either today or the day before. And the adverts, you know, if you've ever been on Twitch, you get adverts, yeah, it'll make the stream smaller. And on YouTube, what it did was, it was basically split the screen between the advert and the live stream, so you could still see what was going on in the live stream, but you couldn't hear it because you could hear the advert, and the advert was played at the side of it. That's not happening to me now. You've not touched that race. Fair enough. Street says he'll be on GTA in a bit, just sorting out some things on his human character on Fallout 76. But Game Pass, I'm going to get kicked here, but shall we go through all of the games? In fact, we'll play the most popular ones. Not play the most popular ones, but we'll go through the most popular ones. Who is going to play? We'll ignore Warzone. We'll ignore Forza. Who's going to play Silk Song? Don't say anything in the chat if you're not going to play it. Watch RedLester be like, yeah, I'll play Silk Song. This is one of those games, by the way, that people go on about, and it's just, I don't see the point. It's got a very niche audience, hasn't it? Which is like, fair enough if you enjoy the game. It's just incredibly niche. Liam would play it. You can just say Liam would play them all. Wobbly Life. Wobbly Life has already been on it. You'd play Wobbly Life. This is one of these, like, hidden gems, I guess. Xbox would call it a hidden gem. It's multiplayer. So that's why it's fun. Might install Wobbly Life. Shall we all get Wobbly Life? Gang Beasts. It's kind of had its day, didn't it? Hollow would not play that. Halo Infinite. I wouldn't play that. Descenders. Nah. Among Us. Look, Among Us is probably one of the most played games I've got on Game Pass. Rematch wouldn't play it. Forza Motorsport, there's no point. No point playing that anymore because they're not going to be making any more Forza Motorsports, are they? They're just going to be focused on Horizon. Might as well bring, what you call it, Gran Turismo to Xbox. War Thunder wouldn't play that. Deep Rock. Nah. No Man's Sky. You might try it, but same with this, you might try that. The thing is, with a lot of these, I mean, this isn't a good example, but you can play them on cloud gaming. So you don't even have to install them. You want to buy that rubbish car before the update? No one plays Among Us. Mate. You don't play Among Us. Nah, it's in 45 minutes. Never dat. Welcome, by the way. And yeah. Oh, this is like that other one as well. Totally Reliable Delivery Service and Wobbly Life are both similar games, and I'm pretty sure they've both been on Game Pass before. Very similar games. But yeah, I mean, this is why I get Game Pass, by the way. You can play tennis on it. You're timing people out for. Don't even know who Big Swerve is. Oblivion. This is one of those that I just wouldn't have bought if it wasn't on Game Pass. 123 gigabytes, by the way. I've not even seen them comment. Road 96. What's Road 96? It's one of those niche indie things. People do play games like that, but not many people. Personally, I don't see them justifying the price increase because I don't even think it's worth, playing these games to begin with. Do you reckon there's more than 400 games here anyway? I wouldn't say that there is. What games I've got installed that's on Game Pass? I've got Among Us, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, but I do actually own that. And I do actually own DayZ. I don't own that. I own Halo Wars 2. I installed that just because everyone was ranting and raving about it. It got added to Game Pass. I thought, you know what? I'll install it just to see what people run about 2 years ago. Majority of the Ubisoft games they added aren't great as well. Have a look at those. Can you even get Ubisoft Classics? Is Ubisoft Plus just Ubisoft Classics anyway? Ubisoft Plus. I can't say Ubisoft for some reason. I can actually install these, can I? This is fun, isn't it? Which Ubisoft game would you play? You know, this used to be on Game Pass. Now it's been shoved into here. Assassin's Creed. Anybody up for some Assassin's Creed? Nah. Far Cry Primal? Nah. You can play Far Cry 6, can you? But it's not even got a map editor, has it? Prince of Persia. Whatever happened to Prince of Persia games? Prince of Persia games used to be alright. What do you get on EA Play now? All of the old games still. Yeah, let me sign up. $30 a month to play this. In fact, we can't watch the trailer because it'll... We'll just be able to look at the screenshots. Watch Dogs Legion. They don't make Watch Dogs anymore, do they? I'll be back in a minute to complain, hopefully. I've not even seen him comment, so I don't even know how you timed him out. What game has everyone been playing recently? It's a Call of Duty beta today, isn't it? Actually, I actually want to see something here. Let's use that as a blocker instead. I couldn't even find my account there. What is this advert? I've got so many things happening now. Yeah, you've got sausage fingers like King Charles. You fatty. Because I've been playing Halo the Master Chief Collection. Did anyone ever play Delta Force, by the way? It's not too loud, is it? You know, the game audio. So I imagine this is louder than what GTA is, so it's not mixed correctly in OBS. Let's keep the Fortnite music playing. Yours are bigger than his. Don't know why I've clipped that. So yeah, this is the game before I went off last night.
Double kill, gain the lead.
Right, I think this game still looks really good. And what year do you reckon this game came out? Like, some of you might have a rough idea of when this game came out, but just put the year you think this game came out. If you don't know what it is, just from, you know, how it looks graphically, what year do you reckon it came out?
Killing spectacular. Double kill.
1981, bang on, mate. This is from when they still did baked lighting, and the thing is,
Double kill. Triple kill.
baked lighting was an easy way to do it without it impacting performance. So the games looked really good, and it didn't really have an impact on the performance, whereas lighting's all done, you know, with the shadows and everything. It's all done in real time now. Not baked lighting, like baked shadows and stuff like that. It's all done in real time now, and you can tell us, it just, games look really bad.
Double kill.
Just got lagging. You haven't tried the new Skate game? Well, is that on Game Pass as well? Have you bought that, Shadow? This is the first ever game that I can say I've really enjoyed playing.
Triple kill. Kill-tacular. 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 Kill-tacular.
You just gave up playing. Let me, that's a screenshot. Oh, you know what? I think it's this.
Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill. Killing spree. Extermination.
Yeah, cool process here, but
Kill-tacular. Kill-trocity.
the hit detection's not normally that good because you always played on American servers. People just seem to be dying. I want to say this was EU. Thinking about it now, the time you get an EU game on that. The game's free. I didn't know that. What game engine is it? Let's have a look. Skate game engine. Frostbite. I should have guessed it with Frostbite. With it being EA. What is it to do? I mean, we did a last... Well, it's a first dose mission, in fact. Not a last dose mission. Be times like this where I would actually go and play Fortnite, but I can't. I've still been doing these exercises, by the way, and it's not improved. One day we'll be able to go back on Fortnite. I'm really looking forward to all of the Halloween content getting added back into the game. Are you? Where's Street? I'm on the wrong bloody... Did I get rid? Yeah, I'm going to say I thought I got rid of the blocker. I just went onto my stream, it was that far behind. I thought it had not worked. You there, Street?
Yeah, on me.
What do you reckon of the Game Pass stuff?
I really didn't look really much into it. I've only seen like the
What, you've done that every year,
price
Shadow?
increase.
Yeah, what do you make of the price increase?
That'd be expensive, but I'll happily keep paying it. As long as there's good games that they add on, I'm happy.
Who knows, we'll have to wait and see.
Hmm. Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say,
getting
Shadow,
pretty
like-
excited.
I thought it was only like a one-time thing anyway. Joe Shadow, welcome. I don't know if you're some sort of masochist. I didn't really want to collect 200 pumpkins, but
Yeah, I
we all
didn't
did
want to,
it
but I
together.
got forced into
We all
it.
got bullied
I
into
got
doing
forced-
it, yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? No, well, I'm getting pretty excited for Fallout. They just showed off the new map expansion, and oh, it looks really good.
I've not seen it. It's just annoying that Fallout 76 you have to have that Fallout first thing to be able to play it properly.
Yeah, for like a private server, or
Not even the
with,
private server, just for
season.
like the...
Like the seasons. You gotta be, if you want this item, you gotta have Fallout first.
Well, it's mainly like
In
storing your
stash
junk
boxes.
and everything.
Yeah,
the stash
boxes,
boxes.
ammo. What else did they recently
It's
bring
that
out?
that you
Aid
need
storage.
it for.
Aid storage now. So if you got way too many chems and that, you can stash them away.
It's your ammo as well.
Yeah, ammo. Yes, scrap. Well, junk. Yeah, the recent one, the aid storage.
Guys, what are me and Street going to play on GTA? I don't think there is anything to play.
Is anything good?
Can't look straight down, can you? What do you reckon with GTA 6 anyway, Street? Do you reckon it'll get delayed again?
To be honest, would not surprise me.
Put it this
It
way,
would
I've
not
just thought of
surprise
something
me
now.
at all.
Look, Game Pass, the best gun with GTA 6. At that bloody price. I mean, it won't be, will it? But I reckon it will get delayed until like September sort of time again.
Yeah.
Only a few months. It has to be coming out next year. Has to be coming out next year. The thing is, though, you can already see if they don't manage the online well. Remember by like 2016, you had people talking about GTA 6, how they wanted GTA 6, and they're kind of on the countdown to GTA 6 in 2016.
And you had Mr. Boss for the win. Bloody just GTA 6 blasted everywhere.
Joe Shadow says, if it gets delayed, it must still come out in 2026. Because it just sounds right. Mate, all this, just GTA 6 2026. I've been saying people have been waiting for GTA 6 since 2016. There's too many sixes. May 26th as well. Then you got Forza Horizon 6, Battlefield 6. All these sixes. Welcome if you've just joined us. We're going to be getting the Halloween content returning. I'm not sure it's all of it, but we're getting featured Halloween content, which is the Ceeday Survival. It's already in the game. Beast vs. Slasher, Adversary Mode, Possessed Animals Random Events, Jack-o'-lantern collectibles. It's just made me yawn talking about it. Halloween mask face paints, bobbleheads and more. The LCC Sanctus and the Frankenstein, which is 2 vehicles. Island Zombies available in the Survival Creator. So there you go. That's this week. With Halloween content. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be all of the Halloween content, but that's that Halloween content being added in.
Yeah, thing I'm excited for is that Please Stop Me mask, because I had that on me 360 character.
It keeps freezing for you on the stream.
Yeah.
It's because I'm on this VPN.
Ah, is that the VPN doing it?
Shadow says, wouldn't mind a delay into the fall if they release Forza early in the year.
Hopefully they do a good job with
I don't know about that, Bulldog.
Forza.
Well, they've been making it for ages, and this is the first one, you know, just on the series consoles. Imagine if they announced that it's coming out on Xbox One. Bloody hell! Imagine. Guys, welcome. We're just waiting for the update to come out. It's in about 20 minutes, so you'll be able to get your face paints and everything again. It didn't talk about the horns being added back into the, you know, Los Santos customs for your cars, but I assume that's going to be coming back. What are you looking forward to with the Halloween stuff, Street?
To be honest, probably that one with the I think it's that three weeks or something like that to get that Please Stop Me mask. 'Cause I've had that mask on me 360 character.
Well,
So it'd be good to have that mask back.
well, there is a 4 times. It's 4 times, but for GTA Plus members on Beast versus Slasher. And don't you have to, you know, the possessed animals random events? Isn't that something where you've got to have so many people in free mode for that to work? Something like that, isn't it?
I think I'm pretty sure it's the 2 players, like just 2 players, and you got to be in the game for like certain amount of time.
Well,
I believe it's one of them ones.
After it
I think,
updates.
yeah.
I mean, I can invite you now if you want.
Yeah. Then like just riding about.
Well, it just needs to be like, I wouldn't even complain about how open it was. The thing is with Forza Horizon 5, you had no like central area to go to. You know what I mean? There was just like nowhere to go. There was, if you think about all of the old Forza Horizon games, you've got all of these interesting areas on the map where you can go and meet up, you know, you've got the drag strips and whatever, and certain things like that, you know what I mean? There wasn't enough unique spots like that in Forza Horizon 5. You know, I always think back to Forza Horizon 2 because I think that had the best map for stuff like that. Granted, you couldn't just go off-road in Forza Horizon 2, but you could go to the, you know, the airport, you could go there and use a drag strip there, and then you had the docks, places like that. And there's a few other places, and the towns were fairly big as well. They just need to have a city in Forza Horizon 5, and then a few other places around the map. And that are a bit more low-key than a city. And they need to make sure they've got lots of interesting places for people to go to as well and meet up.
Mm.
And
Like,
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this. You know how the multiplayer's done now, where you're not on a server with other people. It's like a drop-in, drop-out sort of thing. So you'll just see people in the same sort of area as you, which
they just need to bring back private servers again, like private sessions.
Because it's then hard to meet up with just random players in these unique spots that are on the map anyway. It's like nobody ever goes to them because of that.
Yeah. I'm hoping, like, I would like to see him bring back the car meets, but not as, just, to be honest, like, Horizon 2, when they first brought the, like, car meet, I can't remember if they were in Horizon 3.
I think they were in, they were in a Horizon 3. They were in Horizon 2 as well, you spawned in a car meet.
Yeah. Like, I didn't mind it, but it's like, well, why can't we just know?
Where are you, Street? Oh, you're up here. Like lagging
why
on the map
can't we?
for me.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Like, why can't we, you know, like have a nice, like, sort of like an actual, like, underground car park or something like that? Like, why can't we have something like this, or with the car park you can customise your car?
Well, they need to do something like that in,
Hmm.
well, obviously Horizon 6, and it would make sense to do something like that in Japan.
Yeah. Because to me, they felt boring. Like that's just me personally. The car, like the.
What is going on with the connection, by the way?
Horizon 2 felt boring. So, Bill. Same with Horizon 3 as well. Like they could have easily improved with the car meets.
This is crazy. RedLester, it is lag shot, isn't it? RedLester, you jumping online? Where's Fishman today? Is Fishman not on?
Might be working. Don't know. Haven't really heard from him. Yeah, 'cause I was going to say another feature I wouldn't mind seeing in boxing if they do bring back like the car meets is like a pink slip. So you can race with friends and you can either just race for money or race win their car. Wouldn't mind seeing something like that.
We'll just have to wait and see what they do.
Hmm.
We'll have to wait and see what they do.
Hopefully they're bringing some good vehicles.
Shadow says if they do it right, he could see it being more of a TDU game than whatever Solar Crown was.
Hmm.
But being able to walk around and stuff in your properties.
Yeah. 'Cause I've noticed,
And having like garages. It
Yeah.
should be like what TDU was.
Because I know
Solo
there's
19,
a-
yeah.
Oh, what was it? I know they're bringing out. I think it's season 5. They're doing a graphics upgrade to Test Drive Unlimited.
You never know what you're
Lockdown.
doing. Just get online,
then
RedLester.
you
I've
got
not spoken
ability
to
to
you in
sell
about
cars.
5 months. And don't say I
Oh.
want to keep it like that way for another 5 months, because you're a dickhead.
Still haven't heard nothing about the houses yet, but they are working on it, as far as I know.
Or are they?
Yeah. Jeez. Wave Washington. Freaking NPCs like the bloody kill ya. Game or try to. Oh, what the? That car just spawned in upside down. The hell? This game has lost its marbles.
I think your connection's lost its marbles.
Mine.
Yeah, stop driving. Let me drive the bike and see if you I teleport around the place for you.
I was with the VPN.
Nah, it's nothing to do with the VPN. If it was to do with the VPN, my stream would be playing up. Like, are you glitching everywhere?
Hey, sort of. No, good now, but sometimes I do notice you'll stop. You just like slow down, stop still, then you will keep going. Just stop. Now you're going now.
You weren't on a couple of weeks ago. Stop lying. Is a countdown for the weekly update? Yeah. Is it lagging for you?
Not that.
Oh, far off now.
Jesus.
I'll get back on yours. You can drive.
And now you got green hair.
You were still on it
Distance,
for
now
me.
went back to black. Got your green hair, now it's going back to black. Yeah, piss off in your Travmobile, mate.
The one thing I wouldn't mind for that game though, Forza Horizon 6, is better character customization.
Hmm. And hopefully more like manufacturer decals. So people who aren't blade talented.
I never spoke to you a couple of weeks ago. I went online. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. Leave a like if you think GTA 6 needs to come out. Because there's nothing to do in GTA 5 because we're all in the same predicament. Playing this game and having an interest in it, even though the ship has sailed now for GTA 5, hasn't it? See what these mansions are going to be like in December, but I'm not
Oh, hopefully good.
expecting any amount of substantial content to come along with them.
And hopefully good vehicles, nothing like random shit like all the most of the DLCs.
Why is it laggy? It's because he's in Australia.
Even though I got Starlink, I'm still in the bloody countryside.
Still a million miles away. Straight into the phone boxes there.
Normally, because who was I with?
I'm going to teleport.
I was in.
Are you driving straight?
Yeah. Oh,
That was a
yeah,
big
that's what I was
teleport.
doing to me. Yeah,
Big
that was what I was
teleport.
doing to me with RedLester. Because every time he'd be driving, he'll like slow down, crash to a vehicle, and then he'll keep on going. Or
Schedule
teleport
a
and-
time when your live stream will switch to members only. I'll do that at the end just to see what it's like. 'Cause it keeps. I want to get rid of the notification.
Have you ever
Sprinter,
done it before?
welcome.
The members only videos.
Gunvan's got the shocker.
Oh no, I got T-bones.
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Sprinter? Because I've not seen the what's going to be in the gun van. I can't even find that. I don't know where you've seen that. Unless it's currently in it at the minute. You was in that last stream. I never remember you being in any stream.
Oh! What the hell you doing? What the hell?
This mouse doesn't want to work now. Yeah, well, we did do it in the end that time, didn't we, Sprinter? So I do have it. This live stream, what live stream's this? 4 weeks ago. Where in this video are you? Yeah, you only jump online. This is what I'm saying though. You only jump online when Fishman's online. Yeah, I've got it.
What the?
That was weird. The shocker. Skip to the racing, mate. I'm streaming. There we go, like the shocker. Some ride delay on that then. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. The update should be out in about 5 minutes. If you are enjoying, by the way, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. I appreciate it.
Oh, one more. I will be dead.
If I turn this VPN off, if it lags, I can't continue streaming. It'll buffer. I have to reset OBS. But this in game is nothing to do with that VPN because it's running separately.
What the? Can't park there, mate.
You've been on Roblox with your son because there's nothing to do on GTA. Mate, if I was you, I'd jump on Roblox without your son, in fact. Instead of GTA. There's actually some alright games on Roblox. The stream shouldn't be buffering that much because I'm on 10,000 bitrate. It keeps dropping down, that's the problem. I shouldn't have gone to New York, I should have gone somewhere like more low-key. So, sorry about this, guys. It was working fine earlier, wasn't it? It's buffering for you, yeah. It should be. It's going to be buffering for everyone. Is it not buffering now? It shouldn't be. It's going to start buffering again now. You watch. Yeah, it'd be really bad for everyone. It's the actual stream. The stream's not buffering itself, it's just pausing. It's because the bitrate's not high enough. It keeps dipping down to like ridiculously low. That's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, it will be fine, and then it won't be fine, and then it will be fine, and it won't be fine. I need to restart the game anyway.
Eliminate.
I don't know why I turned that back on, sorry. Yeah, it's fine for now. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I'll just disable it, but it would require me restarting OBS. So it'd be a bit longer until I'd be back. Let me know if it goes really badly again, because I'll just get rid of it next. It's gonna like it now, isn't it? It says I've dropped 4.4% of all the frames, well, total frames this stream. It's normally only on like 0.1%. So it has updated, by the way, because the Weevil is the prize ride. Do you want to join my session streak? Because I'll try and get some of those event things to spawn in. Whilst I'm messing about.
Yeah. Oh. And I was on Minecraft as
No,
well,
it's not your
testing out that
internet.
new update.
Freshman 007, yeah, the update's out.
Yeah, it's testing out that new update with Minecraft. With the iron golem. Not iron golem, copper golem, sorry. It actually works pretty well.
Yeah, the update should be out, guys. Just go and check out the face paints. Because I don't own them all. The thing is with the Halloween horns, I do own them all, so...
Yeah, because when you buy them, you can select them.
Face
Even with the
paints.
events.
So there you go, look. It's a bit different from that one, but it's like just like an inverse one, isn't it? In a way. But yeah, go get your Halloween face paints if you want them.
Bit of a golden Romero hearse.
That's like the one that Taller Fall used to have on. Right, anyway. So yeah, go and get your face paints. If you've not got them. Go to the gun van. Hang on, I've got to go to GTA Web.
How you doing? Listen, I'm working
Search
on something
for gun
interesting,
van.
I think, but I need a little time. Anyway, I got a request through the ether, so to speak.
Where is it?
Someone's looking for a crew to take a score, but I don't know anymore. I thought maybe you'd be interested. Personally, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot barge pole because I don't know any of these people. But if you're interested, be my guest.
gun
I can tell them to
van.
come see you.
I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. I know where it is. Bagshot can tell you. I mean, I know where it is anyway. Go in there anyway.
Oh yeah, there is. Yep.
What we're saying? Are we saying turn off this VPN or what you're saying in the chat?
No one followed you, right?
Won't find
Yeah,
that
there you
in
look, the shocker.
ammunition. Ha! Hell of a price, huh? Won't be here forever.
That's new stock, fresh out of the box. You didn't see
Visit the gun van every day for 10 days. No way that's a thing, by the way.
Oh, I think that's that. Oh, I think the community,
I'll
the career.
I'll turn it off, RedLester, but you might have to all bear with me because it might make it so I've got to restart OBS. Okay, I'm going to turn it off now. And that is why I didn't want to have to restart. Because it's a pain. When I quit OBS, it like glitches out and it takes forever to like restart. I'll try on another US server next week, if I remember.
You know the deal.
Whereas the new update, it's out, the weekly update. It's just returning content from past Halloween stuff, so like all the face paints are back. Get the shocker in the gun van as well. So yeah. I mean, you can join, we're just messing around in this lobby. Waiting for the possessed animals. How is it the possessed animals get you, RedLester? Is it not a thing on GTA web? Like, is it... I seem to think they're only in certain areas. Yeah, they are only in certain areas. What is this? Coyote. Possessed coyote. What's the best one to go after? Is it the possessed pug? Yeah, I will end up getting off my oppressor Jerry. I was looking at how they spawn in. I was on about the possessed animals, but there's certain areas where the possessed animals spawn in. Look. It's going to echo deal with it. This is where they spawn in, look. These are the areas where they spawn in. So let me zoom in to this one. This is a weird one because it's so small, but this is where the possessed pug spawns in. Possessed animals are active between 8 PM and 1 AM. So yeah. This is something returning, by the way. This is nothing new. So that is on the map right there. So we'll go there and have a look. Well, we're just going to have to wait until 8 PM. I cut out halfway through. 2 of the community jobs from last year have returned. I'll have a look at them, Shadow. So we'll wait here for the possessed pug. Can I check the mask shop? Well, all the masks should be back, put it that way. Halloween masks, face paints, bobbleheads, and more. We've got that from the actual info. Look. Halloween masks, face paints, bobbleheads, and more. So yeah, they should be back anyway.
Daddy Toast needs to get
If I go to community jobs, toy cars, garden ants. Can play that afterwards if you want. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I think they're the ones at the Benny's shop. Yeah, they're the only ones that I can think of. KO survival should be back. You're telling me they removed the KO survival? I thought that just always stayed in the game. Saying that did go away for 2 weeks.
Didn't realise they got rid of that, or took that away.
Do you want to play that race now? Because if we play that race now, I reckon we'll time it right. Toy cars, garden ants. Yeah, no worries, Jerry. I only have time for one lap because it's 3 miles long. Right, you should have an invite on your phone.
Yeah, got it.
You joining Sprinter? If he's not there, I might just have to start it because we need to get back into the session for 8 PM.
Yeah.
Just gonna start it. We'll see what this race is like. It looks kind of interesting. Oh, you said yeah, okay, as soon as you must have been a bit behind on the stream. Wow. Third random might not be third random because it's restricted. It's not third random because it's restricted. Just pick whichever customer you've got. That's unlucky, that Sprinter. You look more interesting on the thumbnail. It kind of reminded me of the old Toy Story kart racing game on the PS1. That's what caught my eye.
They've done a really good job with this. Like designing it.
Okay, well, I've not made that.
Luckily I did. Oh, no. Look, it's gone. Oh my god, that's so confusing.
Do we even... Do we have to respawn? Oh, it's gonna respawn. It's supposed to be some sort of barbecue, that. Brilliant from me.
Oh dear, I'm slowing down for this.
Kinda tough to keep it in a straight line there. The Drago was too big enough, too big for the truck.
Oh no, I'm dead. Oh my god.
Oh, rip.
Wow. Ooh. It just instantly kid you not, it just stops me instantly.
That checkpoint's a bit shit, innit?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 'cause as soon as I hit that boost pad, I went up, but my vehicle just stopped instantly and fell down. And the boost pad just launched me to the ground harder, so... I actually quite like this, to be honest, how they designed it.
I mean, it's not bad, I just thought it'd be more fun.
Hmm. Well, there's like the bloody
Something different in it.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? I think it's that John Joe C, whoever his name is on Forza. Because remember, he'd done like a track similar style to this.
Oh, but you've got better props to use on Forza.
Hmm.
So it probably looks better. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. If you are enjoying, feel free to subscribe and also leave a like. I appreciate it. We'll be back in the session anyway now, Sprinter. Yeah, the weekly updates out. The face paints and the masks and everything should be back in the game. And the possessed animals, we're going to go and try and look at the possessed animals again. After this, we're just playing one of the new ones, well, new community races that got added in today. Let's give that a like. Because it was a bit different. Let's get back into free mode. Wonder if it'll put us with Sprinter. No, it hasn't. It's not even put you in with me straight.
Don't know why it does that.
I can't even invite Sprinter back. If someone can you invite Sprinter?
Yeah, I haven't loaded it in.
Should be on your recent players. Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. I appreciate it. Gonna go and try and check out the possessed animals.
Hey. Oh no, I mean, um, don't know for sure.
It's the hospital, wasn't it? I was forgetting where to go there for a second because I knew it was in that sort of area. I don't remember where it
I'll just,
was. I remember looking at this sign.
I'll just add him.
Guys, welcome if you just joined us. If you are enjoying, like I just said, feel free to subscribe and also subscribe. Well, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe and also subscribe. Brilliant. I've not had a subscriber in ages, by the way. Do you want to? Shall I look at my YouTube stats? Stats. I've just not. I've not uploaded a video or anything, have I? And I hadn't been streaming because I'd been away.
It's not letting me invite him.
It's all good, street. It just won't let me invite him either. I've had seven subscribers in the last 28 days. So yeah. I keep dropping this controller. I've just punched a woman now. I didn't mean to do that. Let me try and send you another one, Sprinter. Or did somebody manage to send you one? No.
Nah, it wouldn't let me invite him for some reason.
No, it's not letting me invite him. It says invite to party. It's not letting me send invites. Do you reckon it'll spawn in straight away? Send request. What? Ask to join game, but that's for you to invite me. Click on my profile and press send request. Do that.
Could be worse. Se acabó. They're gone, bro.
Well, the ambulance is here now, right outside the hospital. Man. I wonder if they've got to improve this for GTA 6. Like, all I'm expecting them to do is get a stretcher out and put them in the back of the ambulance. Change sessions.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, but I'm here now, aren't I? Someone sent a friend request, not a game invite, lol. It might have been Street. RedLester, where are you, mate? You're never online. You never want to talk to us anymore. Only on when Fishman's on. Liam's not even on anymore either. I think we'll look at the possessed animals and that might be it for the stream. In fact, the last thing that I'm going to do on the stream is start this members only live stream because I just want the notification to go away because I'm sick of it saying new. So I'll do that right at the end of the stream. And then the members only section will go on for about 60 minutes. And it'll just be me giving RedLester abuse for not joining us. You coming over to me street to look at the possessed pug
Where are you?
at the
it's here.
hospital in Los Santos?
Oh!
Oh, big rip.
I'm recording. Yeah, they just landed and crashed. And the wing just hit me bike.
I need to make more of an attempt to talk properly as well on stream, because sometimes I get so bored of the game, I'm just sat there relaxing, talking right soft, like I can't be bothered. I set myself back on the stream, I was like, I just sound like I'm not arsed. I mean, it's hard to be arsed about this game, to be honest, but there we go. That's where we're at now with GTA.
Turn this bike because it's smoke.
Still lagging.
Funny Shadow. I don't know if he was trying to get me, but when he missed, the wing came off and hit me off the bike.
I'm not sure if it feels like I'm getting some input lag. Streets disappeared. What time is it in GTA? Right. They should be spawning in. Is it a given that they're spawning? Does anyone know? It is an occasional event, so I don't think they do always spawn in. The Los Santos slasher is active. They brought back the slasher as well. There's 5 clues in total. 4 of them are always in the same locations. The last one can be found at 1 of 5 possible spots. I can't even remember this.
I like your style. Huh?
When is that from?
Watch out!
Does anyone know when the Los Santos slasher got added in? Because I'm struggling to remember if I ever even did this.
I picked up the baby powder for your chafing.
Can join Anawat, just not us two. I think it's because we went into that race. I think... Are you still in that free mode session? I think it might have been now, you've said that, Shadow. If you're still in that session, Sprinter, try finding a new session. Because it might think we're already in the same session as each one another, so it can't send an invite, because it was... You were in the session with us, weren't you, when we did that race, so... It could be that. It could be that. Whether it is or not, it's just Xbox, isn't it? You're forever having issues trying to invite people. I've lost count where, you know, the amount of times where you'll invite someone to a party, they don't get the party invite, so then you just think they've ignored you. Which is a thing, by the way. Is a thing. Like, people have sent me invites before. And then it's only later I've only found out that they've sent me an invite because they've messaged me elsewhere. All you need to do is change sessions. Yeah, but we're here at the spot. What if he changes sessions? That's what I'm saying. You restarted Xbox? Well, I don't know then. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. The Halloween stuff is here, by the way. Yeah, the Halloween stuff is here. The update's out. All of the Halloween content, well, a lot of the Halloween content's back in the game, so the masks are back in the game. The face paints and things like that. I've already checked out the face paints, so we know the face paints are there. Other than that, we're just waiting for these possessed animals to spawn in. I think there's still going to be some other Halloween modes that are going to get, well, Halloween things that are going to get drip fed into the game, but they've not been added in just yet. Yeah, I can think of more, you know, free mode stuff that they've not added in. I'm not sure on the exact names, but I can think of, you know, like the car and the truck and silly things like that. And then you've got the UFOs that'll all be happening later on in the month, back end of October. You and your best mate can never join sessions. It's weird, isn't it? Them $30 a month for Game Pass, please. Is this possessed pug ever going to come after us? We are in the correct spot. It is an occasional event, but come on. We are in the correct spot as well.
Yeah, invite the party. Why can't I?
No. We're in the correct spot.
What's going on?
Which
Yeah,
is
don't know
right
what's going
here.
on, Sprinter. It said,
It'd be like
he's
what
doing what
RedLester says,
Xbox
we've got to find a
normally
new
does.
session. But
Yeah, it's one of that stupid. But if we do that, it will reset the
knowing our,
timer.
knowing our luck, it's
Yeah.
we won't be able to invite each other afterwards.
Mm. I'm pretty sure if we start a fresh new session, it will restart the timer. But we've got to wait.
But let's just say sometimes you need to be in a session for 20 minutes before these things spawn in. Let me have a look, see how long we've been in this session for now. 14 minutes we've been in this session, so in another 6 minutes we should have just about enough time. I don't know, I think the clock's moving a bit too quick. Might not have enough time. It's around that sort of time though, isn't it, RedLester? I think it's like 15-20 minutes. And then you've got to have multiple people in it for whatever reason. Just weird. My session's broken because that body's still on the floor. I think it's just not despawned, has it? It's not being far enough away. I'm surprised I never got the cops for that. I waxed this woman, dropping my controller on the floor. Come on, where's the pugs? Spawn the pugs in. Spawn the pugs in. It's not gonna happen, is it? I wonder if we're gonna have stuff like this in GTA 6, you know, year one. Cause I still can't look past how with this game we've got 12 years worth of content. By the way, the online mode came out 12 years ago, yesterday. So we've got 12 years worth of content added into this game. They've been developing GTA 6 for only 5 years. We're not going to have as much content in GTA 6 as what we've got in this game. So hopefully the content that's going to be in GTA 6 is substantial content. And I've always said this. Yeah, we're not going to have as much content, which is going to be a negative. However, if they add in the correct sort of content, it's not necessarily going to be that impactful. Well, it's not going to be that negative, put it that way. I stumbled over my words a little bit there. Said the wrong thing, but you get what I'm saying. Whereas, you know, like the stuff with the pug now that we're trying to get to spawn in, we can't get it to spawn in now, it's too late. Is there going to be anything like this when the game first comes out? Is it just going to be overlooked for a few years? And then, you know, with GTA 6, it's just a case of waiting for all of the content to get added back in that was in GTA 5. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if GTA 6 they built themselves a platform where they can continuously evolve the world. So it'd be, in a way, it'd be the last Grand Theft Auto. Like, it'll just be GTA Online and you'll go from there. Anyway, we didn't get that to spawn in. Let's go and have a look at this thing. See if it can refresh my memory on this slasher stuff. When does the UFO and Halloween weather come? That's towards the end of the month. That'll be, I'll tell you when that'll be. That'll be the 23rd of October. Because it's the 31st on a Friday, so the 30th will be... It could even be the 30th, because they keep the UFO stuff in and the Halloween stuff in until the Thursday after Halloween. So it could actually be the 23rd or the 30th. I'd say the 23rd. Where am I going here? I need to go this way. So is that all you got to do? I don't think I've ever done this before. I think it's too late for me to get them all now. I'll give it a try though. I might have to do the last one on stream next week if I remember. I should be able to get these 4 though. They despawn at 5 AM. Oh, do you have the update? Just find a new session. It's not an actual update. I can't hear it properly because of the train. There we go. On to the next one. I might not even be able to get them all. It's a bit not well. I guess why they've taken the screenshots at night time, because it's just easier. But I would have thought they would have just used daytime screenshots. I think I know exactly where this is. Nah, I should be able to get them. Investigate clue. Is that where I think it is? It's on some, like, house. I think it is. Don't think you have the update. Well, if you've got the Weevil as the prize ride and the JB700W as the podium vehicle, then you should have. I mean, everyone should have the weekly update anyway. So it's just an automatic thing in game. Like, this is all returning content. It's nothing new. It's just stuff that we've had from previous years. They just brought it back today with it, you know, being October. And then some of the other Halloween stuff will be coming out in later weeks. You know, like the UFOs and whatnot. And some of the other free mode events. I think the pumpkins have got added back in today as well, but I've already done those, so. I say I could hear it. One of 5 possible spots. What time is it? I don't think we're going to do this. Unless it's at this spot that I'm going to now. I'm not going to do it. Whereabouts is it? I've tabbed out. It is roughly there. I can hear something. Was that supposed to be random? I don't even know what happens now. I think I just got lucky. We just had 5 in game, so I don't think it's... I have no idea. What's in the gun van, the shocker? So if you've not got the shocker, now you can get the shocker. I'm confused. What's supposed to happen? Something's supposed to happen, isn't it? After finding all the clues, the killer will keep trying to ambush and kill you until he dies. He will only spawn in Blaine County between 7 PM and 5 AM. I think we got there too late. But that's what happened there. I think we got there too late. Right, it says 5 minutes until I switch to members only. Have you got my stream up straight?
Yeah.
Because it says, look, get excited, 5 minutes until members only. You'll be redirected automatically. You what?
What?
Guys, I have no idea what this is. I was going to end my stream, but I want to see what this is because it was always nagging me with a notification to do one. You're all set. When this live stream switches to members only, you will be redirected automatically. Well, I don't know what I'm doing myself.
Bit odd.
Guys, I don't even know what I'm doing myself.
Oh yeah, I can see the timer for it.
I should have changed it to a minute timer. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. I do appreciate it. I can cancel it and do it again. For a minute. Guys, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. The members only live stream will start in 1 minute. Which is just, it's just me. It's going to be nothing, by the way. If you're not a member, you're going to be missing out on absolutely nothing. Nothing. Ready? 20 seconds. So yeah, guys, subscribe, leave a like. Thanks for joining, and I guess until next time, goodbye. I don't know what's going to happen, Shadow. But see you next week, everyone, I guess, if you're not a member. And members, I'm going to be there for like 20 seconds. I don't even know what's going to happen. It's on 0.